This is why you fail, Leslie Headland. This is why you failed. The thing that I started thinking about, I was watching, I was like, okay, well, let's just look up another Buck Rogers scene. So I looked up a Buck Rogers scene, and I don't even remember what this was about. But Buck Rogers is apparently being seduced by two sort of like go-go dancer looking ladies. And there's some guy in this like really weird, like it's like layers of like felt and like sequin outfits. I guess this is, in Buck Rogers, this is the outfit that we'll be wearing in the future when I guess we're trying to take over the galaxy or something. So it was just kind of fun because it then gets into this thing of that they realize, Buck Rogers realizes they're trying to get the drop on him. So it becomes this karate fight with these go-go dancers. It was amazing. It was so bad. It was so immensely bad. And of course, Buck Rogers is in one of these weird kimono gi top things that men will be wearing in the future with like riding boots. Some kind of like weird tight pants with riding boot kind of boots. And it was pretty great. It was pretty silly. And so as I'm like looking at this, I look up something else about Buck Rogers, like a real quick thing. And it's talking about how immensely popular the series was. And it was true. It actually was a rather popular series. And it's actually that there were things they altered, I guess, about it that kind of led to it becoming less popular or something. I'll have to look to see what that video was about. Like where they got into it all. But it was fun. It was like a fun thing. And like, okay, Star Trek itself, what was that? Like one season, if I remember correctly. Star Trek itself was only one season. So think about this. One season, Star Trek, first interracial kiss. Literally, they weren't sure if they could show it. I think that episode where Uhuru and Kirk are driven to kiss by like mind control or something, that episode didn't air in like the southern states or something like that. Then I was thinking, I'm like, yeah, like Buck Rogers. So this is the thing is, Buck Rogers has a character that fundamentally is like practically like the image of Space Leather Daddy. Like he wears this bizarre leather outfit all the time. That's that character Hawk or something. Like how he has a head covered in feathers. He's obviously Hawk. And then couldn't be anything. I like how there just wasn't really. Yeah, the names were not terribly. Not the wildest of names. But I started thinking about it, and I was just like, that even Buck Rogers is beating Star Wars in popularity. I just can't believe it. This is just fucking amazing. Like, I mean, how could you fuck it up that bad? Like, I'm betting if you look at the Nielsen ratings, and you look at, okay, let's try to extrapolate this to this time, what would be happening with Buck Rogers? Buck Rogers would have easily the same viewership, but they would have not tuned out. Yeah. Like, I used to bring up the Buck Rogers thing as entirely a joke. Like, oh, yeah, Buck Rogers. But now I'm sitting there, and then it's that thing of, like, could it be gayer? I mean, like, if you look at the way Buck Rogers and all that, I mean, the outfits and everything about it, like, for one, Star Trek The Next Generation did definitely dip into that wardrobe. No doubt. No doubt. But the thing that really was hitting me is I'm just like, dude, you gotta just be kidding me. This is that the Acolyte lost that much people watching it, like, you really have to fuck up. Like, that's the thing is Buck Rogers shows us you have to mess sci-fi up to lose that much viewership that the Acolyte and the Star Wars stuff has lost. What the hell? Oh well. Don't care. Don't be concerned. And so, yeah, and so I was just giggling about that, and I just thought, like one of the best parts about it was that Buck Rogers had a fight scene. This fight scene was so akin to the way Kirk used to have fight scenes. And you're just sitting there going, who was this choreographer for these fight scenes? But, yeah, so I was just giggling about that because the Buck Rogers thing, it was too good. It was just too good. And so, yeah. All right, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.